Today we're going to be doing a recap of the MLF Pro Circuit event on Lake Okeechobee. I'm going to start with the practice, and then there'll be a day one and day two of the events. So my practice was a little iffy. I wasn't getting a ton of bites, but the ones I was getting were pretty good. Caught probably 3 or 4, like over 5. Just good solid fish. The one area was real far run up north. I didn't end up actually going there in the tournament, but it really seemed like it was going to be the place that was going to go down. I just thought I found something better and never made the run because it was probably 30 miles to get up there. So it is what it is, but I did happen to catch my second biggest bass of my life in the second morning of practice, which was we only got 2 days of practice. So I was trying to keep myself kind of in one general area. And what I was doing when I caught that big one was flipping the Z-Man goat. I don't know if you guys have seen this bait yet, but it's killer. It's gonna be one of my go-tos all year. You split the tail there. You can see the bait itself. It's got a nice thick body, but it's big enough that it gives it that profile, but not too big that it overpowers your bait and kind of makes too much. And when those fall, I peg it usually either, when I caught the big one, I was using a 1 ounce angler tungsten weight, but you can throw it on light. I was throwing it on a 1/4 ounce for part of it, just depending on how thick that vegetation was. But as that falls, this thing goes like this, and it just goes kick, 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 kick. And it's real subtle. It goes as it falls to the bottom. And when it hits, like all like Z-Man elastic, sits there, stands up, gets right in their face, and that really helps generate a lot of those bites. So, like I said, what I was doing a lot of in practice was flipping. I was looking for those areas I thought, or I could go catch some bucks in practice, and then I thought the females would be coming to me, like you typically try to find in Florida. But when I was flipping that, this is almost the exact hook I was using. This is the Hayabusa's, the FPP Straight. This is the 4.0. I was using the HD version, just a little bit heavier duty. I was flipping with 65-pound Seaguar Braid. So that Smackdown Braid is this, it's stealth gray was the color I was using, but you get in there and you just really winching on them, and you just want that little bit heavier duty hook. But the 4.0 fits this Z-Man goat very well. The tungsten weights, I was using 1 ounce originally when I caught that big one, but I was flipping a lot of times a 1/4 or a 3/8, depending on what else I was flipping. The 1/4 ounce, I would flip the Z-Man. This is the ZinkerZ black blue laminate, and then the other one I used was the Z-Man bang stick, and they're both great baits. This one's got a little bit more of a tail action to it. You see it's got a little like tentacle thing. This wasn't the actual color I was using. I was using just a straight green pumpkin. This is the deal. My truck and boat are down in Florida still, so we're back home for a little bit here. So I don't have everything exactly what I was using, but you can see here, Z-Man, the ZinkerZ. The other guy was the bang stick. So they were kind of my two for flipping the lighter ones when I thought those fish were on bed. Then when I get around that heavier vegetation, I punch in there. So that's kind of how my practice went. You'll see the 9-pounder I caught, second biggest fish I ever caught. It's awesome. Then I went out and caught some of those bigger ones. They were on the bang stick. So if you, oh, actually one other thing I didn't tell you about is the Z-Man. This is the Diezel Minnowz. This is a 5-inch. I caught a ton of fish in Florida down there. Okeechobee, I did decently well. You'll see one get caught on it, but this is called Gold Rush. Looks like there's gold shiners down there. It's like a blackish green pumpkin color with a bunch of gold mixed throughout it. And I put that on that Hayabusa, their belly weighted hook on a 7.0, and it worked really well. But when I went over to Headwaters before this, I went with a friend, and I caught probably 40 of them on it. And you'd reel it across the top of that hydrilla and just keep it moving, and they would just come up and slam it. So really good bait. And I went through one. I didn't even use one. I kept that same one on all day over there. So it's definitely worth checking these out. The Z-Man Diezel Minnowz. I've done well with this real small ones, the 4-inch, then the 3-inch minnow. But check this out. If you live down there, it makes an awesome wake across the top. Those fish come up and slam it. So check them out. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments, and make sure you subscribe. watch these video, and then I have 2 more, like I said, coming on day 1 of the tournament and day 2 of the tournament. You can see kind of the area that I was fishing, what I was fishing around. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Z-Man goat, Hayabusa hook, angler tungsten 1 ounce weight. It's gotta be 10. Oh my god. $9.14, not quite 10. Oh my god. Look how big that girl is. Second biggest one I've ever caught. There we go. Look at her. It's a special fish. Let's get her back. On the Diezel Minnowz. Hayabusa swim bait hook. Get your big ones.